As you can see, turn north happens later on Monday. That Florida landfall is looking more and more unlikely. North Carolina now in the cone and even the triangle as well. And significant impacts are expected along our beaches. For us locally, still too early to speculate, but the lion's share of the data we're looking at keeps this system offshore. There's a couple of rogue models that try and bring it inland, but the consensus with that really sharp gradient with all those models right offshore, that's pretty good probability. That's where it's going to stay. Look at the eye. Really well impressive shot there. That eye is about 10 to 15 miles across, and you can see the stadium effect and very little movement here at all in the last 2 hours. It is just barely moving at about 2 miles an hour now, and winds at 150. Major hurricane is winds at 157. I'm sorry, category 5. This is a category 4. It's on the upper echelon of that, and the pressure hasn't changed much. I think it was 944 earlier, but the forward motion is slowing down. Then the bend to the north happens, and then the acceleration is going to happen. It'll start moving quicker. And again, the official track keeps it offshore, but notice we're in the cone. It's more unlikely that it's going to make its way inland. There's a really good bet this never makes a landfall here and stays off the coast, but big time seas are going to be along our coastline, and that's going to cause some beach erosion and significant amount of rain as well. So the three possibilities, the most likely is this yellow track, which is going to be along the coast, following along with the GFS model, the Canadian model, the European model. The more favorable one, which is still possible, is keeping it well offshore with little if any impacts at all. And the worst case scenario is the least likely. That's the good news. That's where we would have power outages, flooding rains, and a tornado risk. It's not off the table, but it is in the low likelihood. And look at the tight gradient of the rainfall. Along the coast, we could have 10 plus inches, but the farther inland you go, what a sharp drop off. That's the Euro. This is the GFS. Very similar banding here, showing significant rain potential. This is not a forecast. I'm just showing you the trends right now. When we get closer, we'll be able to pinpoint that for you.